day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Welcome to Skinny TV on YouTube once again. Let's talk about the Black Stars team and some few updates coming in from the new ministry. This morning, per the updates we are getting, Honorable Nilante Vanderpuye, his name was initially mentioned that barring last minute change, he was going to be named as the new sports minister or the new minister for sports and recreation. But we are getting new updates concerning that particular ministry. We are hearing a new name that could be named, that could be mentioned by the president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and we'll talk a little bit about it. The Ghana Football Association, they've also come out to confirm that yes, yesterday I brought you guys an update that two assistant coaches, Joseph Lauman as well as John Pinto, may be sacked in the coming days for new coaches, one from Sweden and one also from Belgium, to come in and replace them. And GFA spokesperson, he's come out to confirm that changes are expected to happen. He also spoke on the new Black Queens coach, that is talking of Kim Lars Bjorkren, and we'll check out all those ones quickly in this update. If you have joined me, take your time, like the video first. After that, if you are new, subscribe to this channel, put us on post notification so that I drop latest update, you'll be the first person to get and also enjoy. After watching the video, share the link so that others also come here and enjoy the latest on this channel. I also do my best to give some shout out in this update, so stick and stay with me for your shout out. Let me begin from here. Let me start from the Black Stars one, then I come to the new Minister for Sports and Recreation. I've already brought you guys an update yesterday. According to Muftau Nabila Abdullah, I said that yes, he's one journalist that almost everything he reports on is really authentic. So sometimes I like to take some news from him. He actually came out to post that yes, we should expect coaches of the Black Stars team to be sacked. That is the two assistant coaches, Joseph Lauman, who was brought in by Otuado, and John Pinto, who was basically brought in by the Ghana Football Association. And also added that John Pinto was at the FA last Monday to speak with them. This morning, we have Mr. Henry Asantichum, Mr. Hart. He joined Asempa Sports, and he actually reviewed that, yes, we should expect changes to happen in the Black Stars team, or the Black Stars technical team. So he actually confirmed that and spoke about some few other things. I would not like to speak for him. Let's go and listen to what he said. He also added that Kim Lars Bjorkren, the new Black Queens coach, he is a winning coach, or he's a champion coach, and he said a whole lot. Let's check out this quick interview. After that, we'll talk about who becomes the new minister for sports and recreation.
Good, at the last executive council meeting, it was a subject that was thoroughly discussed. A number of suggestions came up. We head coach in FIOA, assistant coaches, discussing a contribution so far since our on board March last year. Juma video analyst, Juma physios, medical team. It's every department in the team assess on performance. Eventually they decided they needed to ring some changes.
Okay.
But specifically, and mean to me, infant to just say Kofi na eko ana Joanna eko ana Kwame na eko. Nti Mekaise president Emma enipa miensa bi that task to come back to the ESCO with certain recommendations.
Okay.
And since that meeting, meeting baby.
Okay.
Yes, I can confirm say they took a decision to make certain changes to the technical team. But in terms of personnel, mean to me.
But how soon? Because
I think it has to be very, very soon. Because this January we are already 16 days into the new month.
Yeah.
And then February will be 28 days. And the games are in the second week of March. In Temrinio, and it's all the new faces it was all bantem. Now umbe settle down and Sakra and Sana the next phase of the qualifiers no abaso intimate show say enya dia ebeche bibre
but enye surprising to Ghanaians say Ebia John Pinto Lana say the other assistant coach no omo nto omo djuma so bi ye hu say man nye nwanwa
sani mekan ye no obia contribution to say ye studio has this here sebi una wo ye show ni ti brekese. Enti say eba say assess the performance of the show. Ebe sha see free wo.
Yeah.
Of a Maxwell, the ebeba, Kobe the ebeba, Nida could the ebeba, me woman or befem. Inti I don't think say I will even be a subject matter. Inti obia or team numubia including Mikra Mitier. Me as the media manager of the team. You scrutinize your contribution and our performance for the last 1 year. And the decision was that they needed to make some changes. The America say Emma and Yangwa say we be free say yes, once they have seen the need to make changes, Obi free shouldn't be a surprise. And no meet me but the Obi free mu say yeah John, say yeah Joseph Lawman, say yeah Awa Kamin, video analyst Abbas, wine Obia and no mean to mean Sisupi. But I know say plans are far advanced. Yebe
for the task you say nipa me sabe no task you so nkoye sa recommendations so say dem fa emra no obetima kai sa microphone ya mamu say adwuma no.
I think Fredachi was part. And Northern RFA chairman was part. Third person, I mean, Upper Menisukakra.
But Oman show me that put your own form recommendation.
I think 2 weeks.
So, but Oto the Omo year, I say because specifically what
Koku, Mamenka, Ma football kakra.
Just a minute.
Yes, I was original. 2 days ago, and I did two just say. Black Queens and your new coach.
Yeah.
I think it is refreshing. Kim is coming in on a 2-year contract.
Okay.
Kim, Obia, and my football no Odimu akotini ye pa. Yelusu Nora no. There were a lot of halabalu hangover on the FA. But eventually, we went through the same process I did Nora by, and they came about. Debbie, Nora they offer Switzerland. Yes. But process recommendation and all of that scrutiny near the Anna they came Abba. Kim is a champion. I know say on Africa that.
Okay.
And this will be his first stint in Africa. Nyamia Adumo next month, Queen's Rebel friendly matches. Now they are starting to prepare for a Mano Afcona Bebaso Morocco. No. We believe that he has the competence and the capacity to lead the team. Intimacy say seni ayede Yusun ahoden eta Norwich ebra oba ebe start Volta project no papa yusoba yemfa the same ahoden no ne sunsum no enter na chi sene be ya the way I pese Black Queens no edrum pempen so we will be competing for titles BM no you be to me at the draw.
Okay. Mate, anyway, that's it. Set need a kokotoko with the 8 o'clock now. Haramo.
So that is it coming in from the Black Stars team and Hart. Mr. Hart has to say concerning the Black Stars technical team and the changes to expect. So he has confirmed that yes, new coaches will be coming in and some will also be leaving. It is interesting in Ghana here, but let's see how it will go. As I've been saying, I feel Toado he will be staying, so we should just expect some changes to happen within the assistant coaches and the others, the team as well and the video analyst and some few others. So let's see how things will pan out in the coming days. Let's move on to the Sports and Recreation Ministry. That is the newly named ministry, because initially it was known as the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Right now, it is going to be the Sports and Recreation. After the president of the land actually named this particular one name that was trending everywhere. And according to Muftar Nabila, he posted that, I have just been told Neil Napoy will most likely return to the Sports Ministry as a sector minister, barring any last-minute changes. And today, he posted this. Kofi Adams to replace Neil Napoy at Ministry of Sports and Recreation. Grapevines have suggested so. So according to him, according to the Grapevine sources he's receiving this morning, Kofi Adams is set to replace Honorable Neil Napoy. Then Sicho, he is also a journalist. He came to say or ask replace. Then he said yes, there was an initial list which was still undergoing consultations. If agreements are reached for changes to be made, that is a replacement. Interesting. We shouldn't forget, I also brought you guys an update that according to reports, the GFA rejected totally to work with Honorable Nilan Vanderpuye. Yes, they rejected totally. They said they cannot work with him. He was the then sports minister from 2016 February to January 2017. And when he was named again, I understand the football people said, no, they can't work with him. But the Boxing Federation's one man who is a promoter for box office promotion, he came out to say, yes, they want Honorable Nilan Vanderpuye because when he comes, he's going to put things in place. We will not be having those kind of corruption, embezzlement of monies and a whole lot of things. And other ministries were also supporting him. But for now, Honorable Kofi Adams, let me talk a little bit about Kofi Adams. You know, he's basically a politician. He's not really into sports. That is where my little concern is, because I feel where we are now, we need someone who knows much into sports. Kofi Eddie Adams was born on 2nd May 1975, and he is a Ghanaian politician who is a member of the National Democratic Congress, NDC. He is the member of parliament for the Buem constituency in the Oti region. He is a former national organizer for the National Democratic Congress. So I've read a little about him, and I got to know that he's not really into sports. That is why my concern is, because we don't want the Honorable Mustafa Yusuf kind of thing. Someone who doesn't really know the sports, then you just bring the person in. So Mr. President, please select someone who really knows the sport. I'm not saying that Honorable Kofi Adams, if he is mentioned as the Minister for Sports and Recreation, he cannot work well for me. Kofi Adams, I know him a little bit. He's also kind of a hard guy type, you know, but I don't really follow politicians like that. I want someone who really knows the sports and who can actually place us somewhere. So let's see how it will go. Now, concerning this particular minister, Kofi Adams, he's part of the MPs, and one man has spoken. Mr. Kwadwo Adai-Mensah, he is the CEO of Data Bank Group. He has come out to speak. According to him, the next sports minister or sports and recreation minister is going to come out of parliament, out of the MPs, but not any other person. Any other person coming in talks about Honorable Nilan Vanderpuye. So if Mr. Kwadwo Adai-Mensah is actually telling us that the person will come out from parliament, that means it is not going to be Honorable Nilan Vanderpuye. And Mr. Kwadwo Adai-Mensah, I think we all know him. He was part of the last time the committee they set to appoint a new coach. So all those people, they know who is coming in already. Let's listen to what he said on Happy Sports yesterday. After that, we'll talk a little on this channel.
I have no name at all in mind as to who should be the sports minister. Absolutely no name. But the thing is, the way our parliament now acquire NDC side no by 100 and something parliamentarians. 180 something, yeah. And with the constitutional provision of getting majority of your ministers
from parliament. 50% of them from parliament.
From parliament, I suspect that the minister for youth and sports will come from parliament.
Oh, okay.
That's my suspicion, just because of that constitutional provision. A lot of the names that have come up are not parliamentarian.
Yeah.
And so, I will be surprised if a non-parliamentarian is put at the ministry, because you're very restricted.
Yeah.
He has restricted himself to 60 minutes. Very, very tight. I suspect that the minister will come from parliament.
All right, so that is just coming in from Mr. Kwadwo Adai-Mensah, the CEO of Data Bank Group in Ghana here. And interesting times ahead. I'll still follow and bring you guys more updates on this channel. So these are the quick updates. Let me give some shout outs, to those who commented under the last video on this channel quickly before I take leave of you. Shout out going out to Evangelist in Cancer TV. You are watching me from Belgium. I appreciate you. Tijani is also here. Mariam Pima. Okay, Mariam Apima, thank you. I appreciate you. Nathan Diagram is also on this channel. 247 Jalil, thank you. Iki 233 is here. Yeah, great. I've also seen you. Mahmoud Soraju, thank you. Iki 233, you're also on this channel. Too Loud EAPC is here. Omari Studios, I've seen you. Flats Boy, you're also here. Then I have Zubin Views. Thank you, Zubin. Kwame Edujemfi, my boss from US. Thank you. Then I have Ahmed Tijani, Isaac, AJ, and Niampam. Yes, Isaac, thank you. Then I have Fela of Official, right? Fela Official. Thank you. I appreciate you. John AJ is here. Barak says 365 is here. Sam Okwa is here. Gideon Akagbo is here. Daniel Dixon, DJ Fresh. I've also seen you. You are doing well together with all the amazing guys who are bringing in their comments. I'll bring you more in my subsequent updates. Don't forget to like the video for me. Subscribe. Put on the bell for more updates on this channel. This was Skinny TV. And of course, we shall meet later.